All right, what's going on, everybody? Somebody but nobody here. This is the SBN Lifestyle. Thank you for joining my channel and watching my video. I appreciate it. The more that I go on in life, I keep noticing that the more and more I dig deeper into knowledge and understanding of everything, I just keep seeing these contradictions and hypocrisies, and everything's backwards. Like, I'll just use this for an example. The phrase, practice makes perfect. Who comes up with these type of wordings and phrases? Like, ignorance is bliss. No, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is ignorance, and bliss is bliss. Ignorance has nothing to do with bliss. And then practice makes perfect. Practice does not make perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. And it's just, our language is kind of stupid if you think about it. A lot of the things we say are just stupid. They're just stupid. They're nonsensical. Like, it should say practice makes you more comfortable with what you're doing. You know, practice helps you to be more smooth with your melody and your fingers and your singing or whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't make perfect. You know, it all goes back to this conformity, aspect of everything. And it's just, I'm seeing it more and more and more. And this is why I'm someone that tells you to stay away from labeling things, because there is nothing that you can say good or bad to, because once you put a label to something, then it's done. You can't go any further with it. Like I said, a noun does not do anything. It's dead. Once you say that something is what it is, you can't go no further with it. And I know a lot of people don't understand that. But these phrases and these words that we use today, it all relates to the conforming aspect. It's, keep doing something. Just keep trying and 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 trying. And you'll eventually be perfect, and everyone will love you, and you will have your day of glory, and everything will be so fine and dandy, and you're gonna get there. Just keep on trying. And here, you're 50 years old, and you're still trying. And nothing's happened. You will hear me say the word try in my videos, but trying is one of the stupidest things that you can do, is to try to do something, because then you're forcing yourself to do something. If you're trying to do something, you're forcing yourself to do it. It's not just natural. You're not naturally doing something. And listen, I tell this to people that don't have an understanding of why they are doing the things that they are doing, and why they are still trying to be a part of things that they will never be a part of. And you wake up every day and you're like, you're worrying about other people, you're thinking about the world and what's going on in the world. There is not much of anything going on. It's just humans being humans, humans doing human things. It gets to a point where you see this stuff for how it is, and then when you go deeper with it, like I have been lately, you just see there is no such thing as answers. There is no goal in life. Your life is a goal in and of itself. And then this whole achieving aspect is complete. It's bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit. This achieve thing. These people say, oh, I want to achieve my goals and I want to achieve something in life. What do you mean achieve? You don't have to achieve nothing. Just do what it is that you want to do right now. There is no, okay, when you get to this thing that you're trying to achieve, you get to it, and then what? You get there, oh, okay, I got my diploma. I achieved high school. Hooray! Flip my hat in the air. I achieved high school. Okay. So what? It's a piece of paper that I got. Now what? Achieve. You can just keep achieving until you're out of achieves. It just keeps going and going and going. And really, it's all a part of the insanity of life. But achieving and trying is complete and utter insanity. To me, it's complete and utter insanity. And a lot of other people, it is too. There's a lot of other people that I have been listening to. I've been listening to the Thinking Ape. His channel is awesome. The videos that he does are just... The guy just has a way of speaking on things that is a lot better than how I speak and how I explain things. But he's him, I'm me. I can't try to be him. I can't try to be somebody that I'm not. And this is all that I see everywhere, is people trying to be like this person, or someone trying to sound like the next person, or someone trying to create something that is close to someone else's, whatever they do. And I like painters like Salvador Dali. I like his style, but I am not Salvador Dali, and I'm not trying to be Salvador Dali. See, I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just being me these days. And I'm so glad that I caught this in my lifetime, and I have a chance to speak on here to you about it. And I would really like to think that you get further into my videos so that I can explain what I mean, why I do these videos. Because I take the time that I take for myself, and I come on here and I tell you about these things because there's some things that people do that other people don't do. And there's some things that I hear from people that I necessarily wouldn't be thinking about, or I can't really, quite grasp what I'm trying to think of. And then I have to hear other channels like the Thinking Ape channel and many other channels to, get into detail with things that I necessarily couldn't think about. Because if I thought that I was doing this for no reason at all, I wouldn't do this. What would be the reason for me getting on here? But it's like, don't waste your life away trying to be something that you're not. You know, don't keep thinking of how can I be successful? I have to achieve all these goals and I got to try to make something out of this day. Just let the damn day be the day. And I hear this brainwashed, indoctrinated rhetoric everywhere. I cannot get away from it. People are not free. People are just not free today. And I hate saying that. And I don't even like saying the word hate. But there are so many people that they are in bondage of their own thinking and their own thoughts. They keep thinking that they have to achieve these imagined goals, like these, I don't want to say delusional, that's not the right word. These fantasies in their head that they think, if I just work harder, if I just try harder, then eventually I will have my aha moment. I will get to the glory. This thing is going to happen for me just the way I'm thinking about it. It never happens how you think it's going to happen. I never ever thought that it would happen the way that it happened for me, the way that I've been seeing things lately. It just, you got to get away. I don't want to say you got to, but if you want to be in a place in your life where you can be comfortable with yourself, and you can just be what you are, you have got to see all this stuff for what it is from the very beginning. It's like, I don't know. It's really, really hard for me to explain, like put my finger on it, because I can't put my finger on it. You know, these things come in steps. It's like a step by step. And I'm not talking about no program. I'm not talking about like a 12-step program or some kind of steps in a book. I'm not talking about that. It comes in segments in life, you know. It's like you see one thing and then you're looking into that one thing for a while, and then you notice something different, and then you go, oh my goodness, it's not that, it's this. Oh my goodness, it's not this, it's that. It's not that, it's this. And then when you keep doing that, you start seeing that everything that was put in front of you that you thought was, it wasn't. And then the curtain comes down, and then you start over again. And then you're going, and you're seeing all these things. But some people will not get to the point where they let the curtain down, is what I'm saying. This is why I keep telling y'all, you gotta let go of all this old bullshit and these old concepts and this old thinking and this old religious thinking and this old just thinking of you have to try, you have to achieve, you have to be successful. Your music has to sound perfect. You know, if I don't look this way, it's not good enough. I have to edit my video because I'm scared to be a human. I have to go with these groups of people so that I can be known. I have to find this person in order to get myself out there and have everybody see what it is that I do. And this way of thinking, it is kind of delusional. It is like a fantasy in our head. And I catch myself even doing this. I catch myself saying, oh, if I get on, Instagram, or I get on Facebook, or I get on YouTube, and I go and I look for all these people to help put my art and my music and my thing out, me as a person out. Oh, I'm just going to look and find these people. There is nobody but you. There's nobody but you that can do it for you. I am the only one that can make something out of my channel, this channel. I'm the only one that can put my music and my art out for the world. I'm the only one that can do these things and just do them. All this extra thinking, it's just extra thinking. It's extra baggage. There's no reason for so much of this stuff. And just like the last couple days, like 4 or 5 days, I just started drawing a lot. Like, I don't know where this spontaneous fire came from. I just started drawing picture after picture, and it's like I can't stop, because I was so worried about, I gotta get the letters just right. I have to make the dimensions perfect, and I have to make sure if the line's crooked at all, then I can't show that to people. I can't show my flaws. I can't show if I make a mistake. I can't show that side of me. And this is why, going back about, a couple weeks or a month, I've been doing these videos about letting go. Stop being a perfectionist. Stop trying to make everything perfect. And I'm letting go more and more. And I'm just letting it flow, and I'm just letting it be what it is. And I'm telling you, you would be so amazed what happens if you go through this stage of letting go of this perfectionism and trying to put on and wearing the mask for people. You're going to get to this point where you are just going to do what it is that you want to do. You're not going to have to think about it. It's going to be like the flick of a wrist. Like the flick of a wrist. When I draw, it's like the flick of a wrist. I'm not keeping my arms stiff or my fingers stiff. I'm just drawing. I'm drawing the line. I'm doing the circle. I'm not trying to make it something. I'm not predetermining my art. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it. I think of something and I put it down. Like, whatever comes to my head, I put it down. I don't even really think about it. I said think, but I don't really even think about it. I just do it. Here's 2 words that you need to meditate on: doing and being. Just doing and just being. That's the 2 words that you should be meditating on, that I meditate on day and night. Just be. Just do. And there's no need to make it hard. Make it easy on yourself, even if you think that it's hard or you're having a hard time in all this. Like I said, it's a thing that comes in segments, but you have got to let the curtain down first. You got to let it all go. You got to let it all fall. You got to. You got to let it fall like the fall. When the leaves fall off the tree, they fall, they hit the ground, they die off, and then it turns into winter and everything's, freezing and gone, and then the spring comes back around. That's what has to happen in your life many times. It's like the seasons. You know, you have the summer, fall is the most important one. And then you have winter where you're dead for a while. And then the spring when you start to spring up and just be and just do. You know, it's like the segments are like seasons that I'm talking about. It's like seasons. And I had to go through so many seasons just to get to this point to where I can tell you this. And I'm just going to let it be what it is. You know, it's not hard. It is not hard. It's so easy to just be, but this makes it hard. All this crap in here makes it hard, but it doesn't have to be hard. That's why you got to let go of all this crap in here and say it doesn't mean anything. It's garbage. It's useless. It's pointless. It's meaningless. Let it all go. And then you will have a chance to really be and do what you really are. That's it. Somebody but nobody, the SBN Lifestyle. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. It would help my channel get out. I appreciate every one of y'all, and life.